This is the 14th of October 2016. We're at Vincent Corporation in Tampa, Florida in the test area. You can see screw presses in the background there, and then littler small screw presses around here. Variety of machinery, screw departments down over in that area. They're on break right now. What we have here is a tank of water. We have to use that when we use our pressure booster pump because otherwise it sucks the hose flat. We're going to use this to flush water through this 6-inch fiber filter once we run the material through it. We're going to be running a latex with contact cement in it, and it has to be washed out right after the testing. This is going to be used for pre-thickening. We already noticed the fabric there is the wrong mesh. It's way too coarse, so we're going to install this much finer 43 micron mesh sleeve. We'll make some sludge with this machine, wash it out, and then we'll go to a screw press here. We've got a CP4 press fixed up with the water injection for cleaning after we run the press. Okay, we've changed the sleeve in here. We've tested our water system. It's still dripping some water. We're pouring it in now. We have our 5 pails of sample material. And there's some filtrate coming out. And here you can see hopefully fiber accumulating on the inside of this sleeve. Spray system, a spray nozzle right there, and we're working the sludge towards the front. That's our filter rate. We'll set this at a modest angle of inclination. Okay, it took a while, but started to get the slurry out. We have a dilute filter flow there. We're about 2.5–3 gallons, and that's in about 2 minutes. And here's the sludge that we're going to separate. This is what we're going to run in the screw press. This is our operation. Still pouring it in slowly. Letting the sludge flow out. Okay, this is our second pail. We're trying to pour it faster, like about double. We did stir these pails up before we put them in. One seemed to be thicker. And this is, okay, we've got over a gallon there in a minute. Probably 2 gallons. Trying to get it up to at least 2 gallons per minute. We do have continuous filtration here. What it looks like coming through the sleeve. Yeah, okay, and that's 2 minutes, and we've got about 4 gallons there. We're pouring this a lot faster now. I don't see it coming out so slowly. But everything looks normal in here so far. Okay, we're only getting about 2 gallons per minute, but this is a 43 micron sleeve, which is very fine, and hopefully we've done some good here. Okay, we just turned on the spray system here. We're cleaning out. We're running that spray system. You'll see it back and forth here. That's just high pressure water. Air cylinder actuates the spray rings to go back and forth. we left the machine in operation, you can see we tossed it downward some. As this is our tank of water going through a solenoid valve, pressure booster pump. There's a water filter here and a timer panel so you can set it automatically. We're just operating it manually back and forth. Next we're going to tear down the machine and see how clean it is or dirty it is inside. Okay, we just pulled the filter element out of the machine. I still have some fiber here that was on the inside. It didn't clean all out. This is definitely a paper fiber. It doesn't feel sticky yet. And so that cleaned out pretty well. Looking inside here, there's our rotor, and there's some material back there. I don't know how much, if any, this would, of a problem this would present. That's what I wanted to look at. Anyway, that's what we got when we tear the machine down.
Along with the backflow.
We should have poured water through this inlet. We just had external spray from these nozzles, and if we'd been pouring water in here, we would have cleaned out that fiber that I found and put on my hand here. We're cleaning everything out for the next job. Okay. Okay, you can go ahead. We're running this press about...
That's what it says, like the Kevlar stuff.
You say it's like the Kevlar we ran?
Yeah.
Okay. And it's...
So we
there.
don't do water.
Well, we start with a leak here till we pack that with fiber to form a plug. And we're running at 2-bar air pressure, 30 psi. That's 30 psi on this discharge door. Hopefully it'll form a nice firm plug pretty soon.
I know how fast this stuff is running dry.
Is it just churning in here?
Right up now, yes.
Churning as if the screen were blinded. That is, the flow is... It's good enough. If that flow will hold, we're okay. Don't want it to deteriorate and go down. We still haven't formed a real plug. Okay, we just took it from 20 RPM up to about 40.
You want to put a little more air pressure on it? It's coming out.
Yeah,
Good on this side.
I'm afraid to raise the air pressure yet. It doesn't look good. Too, we noticed that the cone was not going all the way shut. That's why it wasn't forming a plug. We'll see if this makes any difference. We won't get in an extra 1/8 inch. We're at high RPM now, and but that's a decent flow of press liquor. When we ran this stuff for Bridgestone, we had to run real fast too in a press like this.
And that was probably enabling the maximum pressure off. Or do you want to run this stuff that fell out back through?
You can pour it in a little deeper. Okay. Okay, I'm getting some action here, finally. This is what a screw press is supposed to do. You can see the cake coming out. And this sample, if I squeeze it, I'll try and I'll get a little more here. And try squeezing it. I can squeeze some. Of course, I've got my air pressure all the way down to 10 psi, it says. And the flow of liquid is still very small, but it is not blinded over. It is continuing. So we've got stable operation. Not the greatest thing I've ever seen, but this is working. Okay, we're going to see about cleaning out the machine. We have it empty. There's still churning some stuff in there. What I'm going to do is open this discharge cone and let that open. And it purges out. Oh, and now we've started putting water in. We're injecting water through the inside of the press. The inlet hopper. Let's get a 5-gallon pail of water or some water and throw in there. This spray system is just a garden hose. The green hose goes to a faucet over here. This water injection is on the inside. Of course, the pail of water is also on the inside. And we're still getting that stuff out. Normally we would throw a bag of crushed ice through this press at this point. Or maybe some styrofoam chunks are the two things we most commonly use here in the pilot plant to clean out a press.
Yeah. 3 inches in the bottom.
Whatever. Don't worry about it.
Don't you do that. I'm on my way to the lab. Screw department. Welding up screws. Working on screws in the screw department. Some of the screen department. We've got 30-inch press, screens with presses, and in the assembly we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 presses under assembly. Screens get manufactured over in this area, and per usual, pretty chaotic. In case I didn't get it, here's the body of a 30-inch fiber filter we were using, and there's the body of another one. We were using a 6-inch fiber filter, well that's a 30. Here's some presses ready for shipment, waiting for a plant to be built. They're explosion proof. Notice they've got Pyrex windows. So it's a vapor tight construction for squeezing alcohol. This is the machine shop, and like everything else, cluttered. There you see milling a keyway and a screw, probably some screws and lathes, and shafting material. Anyway, we've got an attic